Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a little bit different, right? So, I'm about to create this little conversation more intimate, more real, more true to who I am, what I believe, and hopefully can be a little more helpful for you at the salon, for you behind the chair. And if you're a client, you can put a little bit yourself in our shoes, right? So I've been doing hair for 12 years. I've been working on the same salon since, right? So it's been a journey for me to get to where I'm at today. When I'm saying this is because I'm an immigrant. I went through so much to get to this country. I went through so much to learn English and be in front of you guys today, even talking about my experience behind the chair to become an educator and travel all over the globe teaching what I think it can help to better our industry. So I have so much passion. I found my purpose. I did so much work in myself and in my business in order to be what I'm at today. So for me, I have so much respect when I get to the salon and I'm behind the chair and I work with my beautiful clients. They want to have experience like this one that I'm gonna tell you guys. It literally changed my life forever. So I have also, I don't know if you know this or if you know me enough, but I have a really big diverse clientele, right? I'm Black, I'm Latina, then I speak both language. I used to be a performer here in Las Vegas for multiple shows, including Circo du Soleil and the show that brought me from Cuba to Las Vegas. So I have a lot of international people that come from the show business, right? Dancers, performers, acrobatics that move from Ukraine, Germany, like they're from everywhere, right? So when I start experience a relationship with my texture and curly hair clients, I thought the language was a little more different, right? So I was dealing with clients that had a lot of insecurity, a lot of issues with the hair. Some of them, they would be like 21, 19, and never ever had an experience coming to a salon or having a treatment or having a haircut. So I always been that person that is super open, never negative. Even if you come with the hair with the biggest knots, dirty, that you don't know, full of oils that I cannot even walk through with my fingers. So I'm always super patient and I'm always trying to help educate because that's my purpose, right? I was one of you guys one day. I walk to many salons and people say, I'm sorry, I cannot do your hair, right? So I know the frustration. I know the lack of education for other stylists out there. So that's one of the reasons why I always travel so much to teach, because I want more curly girls out there to feel beautiful and comfortable walking in the salon. So I think education is the key. But what I'm gonna talk to you guys about today is the people that don't appreciate the things, the people that don't respect your business, the people that don't respect the hours that you put on bettering your craft, on education, how much money you pay when you travel to a hair show. People don't know that. So I want to bring an awareness to that. I want to just talk a little bit about what our site is, how much product we have to buy and how many things we have to deal before you even touch you at the salon, before you even get that nice experience that you always get when you come to the salon. I hope clients out there can feel related with good experience. So, and with things like this one that happened to me one time, I think I always have at least once a year or twice a year clients that are disrespectful to my business, rude, unpredictable, and it's good to share about it. But this happened to me last year, right? I was to the salon. I had my assistant working with me for about a year and a half. So when we have an assistant, guys, that person is being literally licensed cosmetology. The reason they assisting because they want to get experience, they want to learn more, and they want to better their craft. They literally going to a master, right? So they basically are persons that know about hair. They went to the stage board of cosmetology in order to get their license, right? So imagine my assistant knows about texture hair, straight hair, wavy hair, any kind of clients, because like I say, I'm extremely diverse. And my beautiful Kate, that's the name of my assistant, and I want to share this. She's, like blonde, Jewish, beautiful. I never, ever, ever criticize or not work with somebody because the religion preference, the way they look, the color of the skin. I think we all the same, and my clients should be comfortable with the people that I have surround me because I want the best for them. I spend a lot of time training them to become a version of me, or a better version of themselves. They can translate to good techniques that were learned by me, right? So, story short, I was doing this big transformation in somebody that have never ever had a curly cut or a curly blonding technique done by me. So it was the first time this client came to me, and on the middle of the day, when all the foils were gone, I did the beautiful blonding, I did the cut. She was ready to be shampoo in order for me to put a toner on her hair. I got a phone call from a member of my family that was at the hospital. So literally, guys, I don't know if you're familiar with Vegas, but I work in Summerlin. It's the completely west side of Las Vegas. And I live by that time, I used to live in Henderson. It's the completely opposite side of Las Vegas. I'm literally on the road, literally the very outside, like going to California. Like it's literally every single day I was spending back then 45 minutes to get to the salon, back and forward. So I was far away. So when I got that phone call, my family member was really rolling on the floor with a really strong, unbearable, abdominal pain. So somebody took him to the doctor, to the emergency, not the doctor, because he couldn't even drive himself to the emergency. That literally was like rolling on his own body, crawling to the door of the emergency hospital in order to be examined, right? So I get that phone call from the person that drove my family to the hospital, right? And I look at my assistant. I have somebody that drove to get the hair done for 40 minutes, and I have that client waiting to get finished, right? And I'm like literally in a shock. I have to leave. I have to take care of my family. It's an emergency. So I talked to Kay and I was like, Kay, this is what happened. I had to leave. So let's talk to the client that is sitting waiting, that I might take her in a different day, that I'm very sorry. So we talked to the client. The client was like, oh my God, don't even worry about it. I totally understand. So, and that's it. The client left, and Kay talked to the one that was ready to be rinsed. Hey, Leysa, got an emergency. I gotta finish you. Finish mean I will mix the toner. That was the finished product. The color was like, I'm telling you, it was the most beautiful color ever. And she would basically apply products to style the curls. See her under the dryer, she would dry and she would leave. That's it. So the real work was already done. Like I already did literally everything. The magic already was there, right? So I was like, oh my goodness, how are we gonna tell her that? So Kay went to tell her. I think that might be maybe my mistake that I didn't tell her personally, but I was on the phone, figured out what was going on, right? So I was going back and forward with other family members. Can you please get to the hospital before I get there? Because no matter what, if I will leave in that moment, it would take me 45 minutes. So I was actually like, figured out reaching to people to see who's gonna get there, right? Kate come back and tell me with her eyes blue, wide open, oh my God, Leysa, she is really mad and upset that you're not gonna finish her. And she asked me, that's what Kay experienced. Are you gonna be able to style my hair? Do you know how to style black people hair? We both were like, what? Did she really tell you that? So the first thing I was like, this is really racist. It really racist comment to Kay. Is disrespectful. And she's a person that has been trained by me to do that job. And on top of that, we're talking about an emergency. Guys, what are your human values? What is your love for your surrounding and the people around you? So, story short, Kate told me that. My eyes were like, what just happened? I ran to her and I was like, listen, I'm so sorry. Once again, million apologies. I don't even know where to start, but I have to run. I explained to her, I'm 45 minutes. Literally, the doctor haven't even been able to see my family member. So I want to be able to bring them water. He was literally like shaking, cold, fever. So I want to bring a blanket. I want to be there, right? So Kay is going to do the job as good as me. She's been trained. I explained everything. It's been a year and a half. She's awesome. But listen to me. If you don't like what she does, if you are not happy, you can literally come back tomorrow. I'm going to be here for you to repeat everything again. I just want you to apologize. I just want you to understand that I'm going to go, but I'm here for you. If you don't like what Kate does tomorrow, after tomorrow, whenever you're available, with no charge, I will take you in and we're going to do all over again, the styling part. So she looked at me and she was like, no convincing, no okay about, and she was like, oh, okay, I guess so. I get this is, yeah, I think so. Yes. It was okay. I left. I got to the hospital. When I'm in the hospital, Kate called me. Then she got a long text saying, if you didn't know how to style black people hair, you shouldn't. No, wait. Let me say how it was. If you didn't know how to style black people hair, Leysa shouldn't left. What? I was like, wait a minute. On the middle of the hospital, doctor number one checked in, did a test, a blood test. In the middle of that, because I care so much, I grabbed my phone and I called the client. And I was like, I'm so sorry that you are unhappy. How can I help you? What can I do for you to feel better? Do you want to come back? She make a big deal. She make a big scene. It wasn't a solution for her problem. She didn't want to come back. She wasn't happy at that point with the color when she told me that she was. She was super upset. She was mad. She was like, everything at once. I was like, lady, you know what? There is nothing that I can tell you to you right now that would make you happy. I can tell that I gave you so many options and nothing it would make you happy. I was so professional, guys, just like this with this tone, but I have to come back to the doctor. So let's do this. I'm gonna give you the whole money back. Don't you worry about coming back for restyling or anything like that. I totally understand there was a really bad experience for you. Period, like this. That's it. We give her the money back, right at that time or the next day in the morning, something like that. And that was a Friday, Saturday. So on the weekend, I have a class or a photo shoot in LA. So I have to go to LA for a photo shoot. And on the middle of the photo shoot, the salon owner called me and tell me that this client was really upset and came to the salon to get her money back. And I was like, what? Whose client? So when she told me the name, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And she told me, the salon owner was like, no, I already gave it to her, so don't worry. So when you come back, let's talk about it. And I was like, what? What do you mean you gave her the money? We already paid her back. And the salon owner was like, what? Okay, let's figure out everything when you come back. So I came back, guys, 2 days after. Story short, I could prove coming the money from my bank account to hers that I already paid her. So the salon owner gave her a check, so she got paid twice. So literally the salon owner called her and was like, I'm gonna report you to the police department if you don't come and bring the money back. You already got paid by Leysa, and that's the salon's money. La 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 la. Story short, she came back, returned the money. And I couldn't believe that happened to me. So that's one of the worst experience of my career. And I'm telling you, I've been doing hair for 12 years. This was the worst experience ever that I ever had. And the reason I'm telling you this today is just to bring a little bit more of awareness to the way you run your business. How selective you have to be when you are working with new clients. You know, you have to have that eye to read when things go wrong. You have to have that ability to ask the right questions when you go through consultations so you can get those red flags. So I think I got red flags when I was at the hospital and she didn't want nothing to do with me. I shouldn't have a red flag at the salon when I was doing and finished, and she gave me all those faces. So that day and that moment I had to resolve that problem and not leave hoping a miracle and a person with a good heart understand that it was an emergency. You know, we have to understand that, you know, working with clients sometimes is working with different personalities. And if there is a thing that you can learn from this, pick your clients. Pick the people that you want to relate yourself with. Remember, some of these clients are in your life longer than a friend, a spouse, a boyfriend, and things like that. So if you're spending so much time like we do at the salon every single day, taking care of those clients, staying late, redoing services, when your kid has a game, that is your sister's birthday and you get there late because you are the salon. We spend at the salon, guys, a lot of hours. Our job matters. Our respect is needed. So, but that respect starts from yourself. How you pick your clients, how you pick the people that you surround yourself with. Your time is valued. It's the only life, this one, the one you're living right now. So every single day you should go to the salon and look at your schedule and be, oh my God, Marta is coming. Shana, Louis, I mean, I just love every single client that comes through that door. There is no like, oh my God, so-and-so is coming today. She's so annoying. We shouldn't feel that way, you know, because once again, you spend a lot of time there. So I make sure after this episode, I'm more strict the way I pick my clients and the people that I want in my aura. They're getting inside my energy and my everyday life. And to be honest, I'm so happy with every single person that I have in my life right now when it comes with family, friends, and clients. So I know the situations like this is not every day. Like I say, I have maybe some of this situation once a year, once every 2 years or something like that. And it's okay. It's okay because that gives you literally like a heads up. That gives you a punch on your face like, hey, how you running your business? How you doing the scheduling? How is the kind of clients that you're getting into your space? You know, so it kind of like a, give you like a, okay, a hint. Hey, what's going on, right? So, and the message also that I have for you from this story, Hope Wasn't Too Long, is what you do is as important as any job. What you are is the essential of what you believe and your personality. It's a combination of two things that are made the whole business mindset and what you do for a living. So never discourage yourself and never let anybody play you down and don't respect what you do. Our job, it should be as powerful, as happy, as playful as any other. Hope you enjoyed this today. I love you all. Enjoy my channel. Please go and check all the videos. There is a lot of free education. And don't forget to follow at Leysa Hair and Makeup on Instagram and Forever Cross Education for all my upcoming education for next year and the years to come. I love the industry and I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and please comment. Let me know if any of these things ever happened to you and how you handle it. And if anything I could have done wrong or I could have helped my business to avoid the things and you have the answer, please let me know. I want to know. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.